Hey there everybody, Onurubu here, recording this new episode right after ending the previous one. I want to keep going. I'm just so fucking intrigued. Let's just keep fucking going.
Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
My recording, first of all. Yes, I am recording. Cool.
Huh?
First off, this machine.
Yes, I'm glad we're acknowledging it. Thank you. I'm glad we're not just ignoring it.
We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
Yeah, just like the weird machine in the security room.
I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Look at the side here. There's some name. There's a name or something. IG replicator. Oh, replication. IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Okay. It's like a copy
Yeah.
machine.
Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Ice cream by the gallon?
We can use this to copy Excelivir. We can use this to copy Excelivir and have 2 doses here. We can use it for that purpose. Of course. This machine must be here so we can just make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh, good one.
It's actually a good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes.
I agree.
There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
Really? Are you really worrying about that? I highly doubt you actually fucking care about that, dude. I really doubt that. I highly doubt that. I just think you just want to know what this is in case it can save your hide. It was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
I know what IG means. I know what IG means. Come on, let me say it.
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The vial. Could you show it to me again? I
Why?
didn't really get a good look at it before. You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Excelivir?
Yeah, definitively. Definitively. Where the hell did I see the V there, bro? Where do you see a V in that word? As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See, it's written right there on the label. Excelivir.
You really are an idiot.
It's gonna steal it from us. Huh?
Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I don't... It was barely out of my mouth when he moved. Yep, he stole it from us. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
He slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
Fucking dickhead. I knew he'd fucking steal it. I don't trust this guy for a second, dude. Just beat him up. Sigma, you look... I've seen the box art of this game. Sigma, you look fucking buff as hell. Look, seriously, you look buff as hell. Just beat the shit out of this guy. You can beat him. Yeah, maybe not buff as hell, but you know, like a minor JoJo character. You look like one of those things. Just beat the shit out of this guy. He's a circus ringleader. He might be athletic, but I don't think he'll beat you in a fucking fight. No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
I'll listen, I'll take it back, and then I'll punch you in the schnoz.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Ally. Wait, is this why you took the medicine to blackmail me? I really hope he's saying we have to choose ally to guarantee that we'll choose it because he's scared, and he'll choose ally as well, and not because he's trying to fucking kill me. And not because he wants to pick betray. I'll go along with him. I'll pick ally. I'll do it.
That's horrible. You're using Quark's life as leverage.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I'd curled my hands into fists. Deal would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
Patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
I hate this guy so fucking much. I hate him so much. I was sus of him and I disliked him in the other timeline. But now I actually despise him. I hate him so fucking much. Oh god, I hope you end up being a bad guy so there's an ending where I can see you fucking scream in pain and die. Fuck you, cunt. Damn it.
That's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you
No,
can
it is about compassion, you fucking asshole. Just be compassionate and care about your fellow fucking human beings, ally every single time, and just, you know, cooperate, and then you'll fucking win and get out this place. I know I'm swearing a lot, I don't give a shit. This guy pissed me off. Legitimately, he's pissed me off.
So, what are you gonna do?
Obviously, I'm gonna agree. I don't want to fucking kill this kid. I'm gonna get that get ally with you, get the Excelivir, give it to Quark. Once it's given to Quark, I'm gonna go and rip your knees off. I'm gonna take a butter knife from the pantry, put it behind your kneecaps, and rip them off. That's what I'm doing to you.
Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
I'll promise right now, but unfortunately, if you do this, still have time to reverse this. We'll be leaving through the number 9 door while you'll be sitting on the floor with bleeding knees. Dude, that's what I'm doing to you. Fine,
Sigma!
I promise. Clover?
I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works.
The moment I get this back, dude, and we use it, I'm telling everyone what the fuck you did here, if I get a chance.
But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and... well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
I will pick ally. I'm gonna pick ally. I'm not gonna risk it. And if he decides to kill me, so be it. He decides to fucking kill me, the others will gang up on him and rip his spine out or something. If he has one, I don't think he does. One last self-satisfied fucking chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he says?
Yeah.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray...
I know. I'll drop 2 -1 and it means I'll get
But
penalized.
that means...
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If you don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will...
So you're going to die to save his life?
Yeah, sure.
That's... Why would you do that?
It's the right thing to do. In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. Dude, I started this episode so excited and so intrigued about what the fuck was going on, and now I'm just pissed and staring at my screen, my jaw clenched. It's 5 AM, I wanna go to sleep, I can't be this fucking tense right now. I wanna go to sleep after this episode. Well,
An ambidex gate has been opened.
where am I on the flowchart? I am... this has changed now. That's so good. This has changed now. It's changed. I can go do this if I want to. I think next time I reach an endpoint, instead of starting a new path, I'm gonna... No, okay, actually, I don't know what to do, and I'll have to think about it. Should I go through all the possible paths and see how far I can get in each of them, and then finish this one? Or should I finish this one? Okay, no, I'm just gonna go through all the possible paths. Never mind, I just answered my own question.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry. I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Dio. In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled around like a veteran gambler, grinned and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. And besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve.
Fuck it, I'm ready to fucking die in this game. Let's just pick an ally and get killed.
I don't know about you. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Ugh. Glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Phi. Of course, Clover. Where's Tenmyoji and the rest of them?
Infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
I see.
How's he doing?
Well, it's hard to say.
I did not say hey Siri, phone. I said I see. So, shut up.
He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
No change then, huh?
So what was your room, Sigma?
Laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. Oh, nothing. Beside me, Clover bites a bitter lip.
I see.
So how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? Phi only shook her head. The unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alice and Kay shrugged.
Where does that leave us? We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice, Kay, and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
Ugh. What a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Then I will too.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded to Clover and they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed their few footsteps behind. Dude, I'm so pissed. Okay then, guess we should be
Hold
going
on.
too.
Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab, except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language. He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah. One sec. I dug the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Phi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin. Okay, cool. Latin? I mean, you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
Okay. So in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of research log. It's not going to be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today.
Bro, end your freaking quotation
It was
marks.
nice kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. There we go.
I can understand a little of it, mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
I started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Suddenly she stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it
Don't
say?
rush me. This is gonna take a minute. Interesting. Alright, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Cool, let me hear it. What? Why are they talking about
Not
this?
sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
Okay, cool. Body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced, like Sigma's was. What is this music? We assume the brain is... Yeah. I read this last episode. Sorry, I don't want to feel like reading again. Sorry. Cool. Cool. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds had passed. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. Radical is another term for what is known as the root operation. There we go. Function inverse to taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually developed a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is as yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if we're a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope is now to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and this. Okay, we read this last time as well. Ironically, I don't know how many were saved, but only if you're a handful of survivors, the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please let their future be a bright one. Instead we're locked in this fucking warehouse. Whoa, that's a lot of fucking information. Now we know what the virus does to you, though. When infected, your brain slows down to by the root of 1/6. What's that, about 40%? And how is it so exact? That's an irrational number. That's an irrational number, bro. How was it so fucking exact?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah, you're right. Explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
Then how does Luna know he can treat it with Accelavir? What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when this journal was written. I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Accelavir that cures it.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second, I'm getting confused. When was this thing even
December
written?
29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities?
We're not keeping this. That's what I predicted. It's like, we're not keeping the sick in, we're keeping the healthy in.
But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
Trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters, which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected, which would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
How many men and how many women we got in here? These guys don't have... One of the reasons I like 999 last because they give each of the people a number, so I just have to think who's number one and I'd know who it was, you know? But unfortunately in this game, that's not exactly the case, so... The guys are Sigma, Dio, K, Quark, 10 Myoji. I think those are all the guys. The girls are Phi, Alice, Clover, and Luna. So we got an almost even spread of guys and girls. Maybe they wanted us to fucking breed back the human race. You know, go forth and multiply and all that shit. Inbreed the hell out of each other is what they're saying. But Quark's been infected, right?
And maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades.
That's what I was thinking. But that's the thing. This is a zero escape game. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. This is a zero escape game. If I'm predicting this early, and a character is predicting this early, like a character herself, it makes me think it's not actually what's happening. Like I'm thinking, no, this isn't what's happening. Something different is going on now. Now I don't believe the story. Like now I believe this Radical 6 story less. Like that we've been here. My like prediction that like or just theory that we've been here for decades or even centuries. I believe that less now because it's being brought up openly. Now I don't know what the fuck to think.
While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
And once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up?
Right.
Hmm.
It's all just speculation, but...
No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started, right? So, it sounds like the pandemic was started on purpose, and the people who captured us knew that it was going to get started.
Yeah.
And how would they have known to put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing the Onurubu game if the point of this place is to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic. It's because Luna is fucking crazy, and just like another game I've played, she's like she's actually like someone who doesn't want like everybody to be saved.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
I had barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Hey, weren't you coming into the infirmary with me?
Change my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
And with that... So in this timeline we still don't know about the bombs. She was gone. Don't know about the bombs in this timeline. Maybe they don't exist in this timeline. Man, a little long tired sign started off toward the infirmary. How's he doing?
Seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
I did not say hey Siri. Jesus Christ. How do I turn this thing off? I mean, I know how to turn it off, I just don't want to do it right now in the middle of a recording. I made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. Journal and the thing Fire and I talked about would definitely be to be addressed. For the moment, the AB game was what I need to concentrate on. Lives were at stake. Mine. And Quark's. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. If the journal was telling the truth, then as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Or perhaps he'd just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere, like in the second timeline. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthetizing him forever. There was only one way to save Quark, and that was with Accelavir. Fortunately, Dio had stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to word ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance I would end up dead. The question was then what to do. Sacrifice myself to save Quark, or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself. I was so faint I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
Oh no, he's waking up.
Grandpa.
He shook a little, then fell silent again. Was enough though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I had considered letting Quark die in for a minute was pathetic. There's only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. No way was I ever leaving Quark to die. Man's tightened the fist as I looked down at him. My uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes.
Well,
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
What about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it. And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the EB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Alright, take care of Quark.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Okay.
Let's go. Luna and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmyoji and Quark behind. When we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
They're all closed. When we came in here before, the only one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
Dio went in. He went in,
Exactly.
I guess. That bastard. He'd probably been worried I might try and take the accelerator from him by force, and so he'd hidden himself in the AB room. What a coward. Made up my mind to choose ally no matter what, but part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. I made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes ally, I can't choose betray. If I do, K's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
What is that laugh, my guy? That's creepy as hell!
You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well,
Yes.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Kay continued briskly toward the AB room as if he simply hadn't heard Vi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
Sure. They headed off at a trot towards the second room from the right. They were soon out of sight inside it. Alright, Clover, time for us to go.
Okay. Right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed toward the leftmost AB room. Time to die, boys. Time to fucking die. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished.
What are you gonna do?
Let's do this. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm gonna choose ally.
Can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. It's because because Dio told us to ally doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna pick
Do
betray.
you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way. He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points.
Well, what about you? You've got 6 BP too, right? If Dio chooses ally and we choose betray, then you'd have 9 PP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick betray. That's who he is.
And I'm trying to tell you that I made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is ally. It's the only choice we have to get that medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelavir, even if you do what he says?
Maybe he won't, but I can guarantee they'll destroy it if I pick betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Excuse me, girl. No, you won't be. Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran toward the voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and held her back with all my strength.
Ow!
Sorry. Guess that was a little too hard, huh?
What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Yeah, I will if you're gonna do dumb shit like that. Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die. Dio's going to kill you. You can't do this. I don't want you to die.
I'm sorry, Clover.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1.
Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
I'm not gonna look at which path I've walked down. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. Turned and headed toward the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Let's see. Well, Dio, you fucking killed me. Cool, well done. Yet I still live. Kay and Alice betrayed Tim Myoji, hey?
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well, nice knowing you, Sigma. I'm gonna be playing as Vi from now on. Rip, dude. Also, yeah, Dio's a fucking asshole. I hate this guy.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly all eyes were on me. I felt their weight but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Dude, then what are these things? I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soperil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no!
Someone make sure Dio doesn't manage to escape out that door.
Oh no, oh no, oh
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Fucking asshole. Damn it, you'll keep your promise, damn it. God damn it. I groaned and with circling effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight and muscle threatened to give out again, somehow I forced myself ahead and made a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio, and at last... smudge of color fade into a recognizable person. I threw up my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Back. Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
Found the accelerator in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There's a chance he wouldn't give us back the accelerator. No, there's a chance he's just gonna fucking leave right now. He didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much as my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
A shrug, he pulled out the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. Caught it and pulled a tiny glass bowl to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said unmistakably Accelavir. It was a real thing. Clover, take it. Someone stop him from escaping. I held it out toward her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. That, the last of my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay? Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First is the sofa reel, which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles.
Damn, dude. Jesus Christ.
It'll really take your breath away.
Fuck this Dio guy, dude. Someone stop him from escaping. Someone stop him from escaping. Please, for the love of God, someone just stop him. I don't care if you open the door and you knock him out. I don't care if he dies in here with us. Just someone don't let him get his fucking victory. 9 minutes. Once the soap was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. 5 minutes I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out of it, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. To be continued? To be continued. Fuck you, fucking Dio. Fuck you, Dio. I hate Dio so fucking much. We've reached the end of another path. We've reached the end of the 3rd timeline. That was shorter than the others. Oh no, well, we skipped a lot more than the others. Okay, never mind, I can't say that. Cool. 5 minutes of life. Lock number 3. This is lock number 4. Okay, so how long is this episode? Do I still have time in this episode? 37 minutes has passed. Cool, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go and pick Betray in a bunch of options. Yeah, let me do that now. So this looks like long here, so I'm not going to be picking that. Okay, okay, this is the nearest one to me right now. Let me just feel like an asshole and kill Quark and get it over with. Heavy game round 2, let's jump here. Cool. Yeah, it's cool. Cool. I know all this shit. Yeah, okay, so we're picking Betray now and seeing what happens.
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna skip, that's what we're gonna do, Clover. Betray. Vote has been recorded, please wait. Cool, let's see. I might get my first ending now. Actually, yeah, I might get my first ending. Clover and I walked out of the AB room. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. Looked away before he could even make eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said.
Cause I got a dead end, bro. Do you think I wanna do this? I don't. I really don't. but we gotta do it, you know, to finish the game.
I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Look,
You don't
sorry.
need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell
It's
her?
okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Cool. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, let's see what happens here. I might get my first ending. Yeah. Betray, betray. Ally, ally. Betray, betray.
Results from round. Please check your
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry, I decided to choose betray.
So you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of a cold-hearted bastard are you? Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found the Excelivia in the laboratory.
Dio stole it.
What? You mean he has it right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No, don't! I leapt towards him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up, and threw it to the ground.
No!
I hate you so much, you bastard!
What are you doing?
I hope this guy gets his punishment. I hope to God the true ending of this game is this guy getting his fucking kneecaps ripped out.
A promise is a promise. If you chose an ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Ugh. I had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Bastard. Ugh. Just kill him, dude, and leapt forward. Only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. Was fine.
Hold it.
Why are you stopping
Because
me?
this isn't the time for that.
Huh? What do you mean this isn't
Look
the
at the
time
number
for?
9 door.
Kay! Kay was indeed standing in front of the door. What is he?
No!
Kay, you fucking asshole! I thought I could trust you as well. Kay's also a dickhead. 9. BP is 9. Suddenly we're all running toward Kay and the number 9 door. Kay, you fucking dickhead. Why is Kay evil? Kay, what the hell do you think
What
you're
am I
doing?
doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help.
Kay? I hope to God you're telling the truth and not being a fucking dickhead.
Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Kay, you're so fucking dumb. Kay, you're so fucking dumb. But if you're telling the truth, maybe he's lying just to make himself look better. But if you're telling the truth, you're so dumb, but I appreciate your intentions, but you're so fucking dumb, dude. You're so stupid. And I'm glad Dio's getting screwed over. I'm so happy.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do.
They named him Dio on purpose. It's not just a random man's name they picked. They knew what the fuck they were doing. He's just like Dio in fucking JoJo. He's just a prick. He's just a piece of shit. An actual piece of human trash. Has no worth as a living being. Has no worth as a dead being. Should just be fucking discarded into the waste of time and forgotten about by everyone he ever knew or cared about. Literally, just fucking kill him. Literally, just fucking end his existence. Not his life, his existence. I hate this guy to the bottom of my soul. I hated Alice at the beginning, that was more of a joke. That was just me playing it up. I was genuinely angry, but I was exaggerating a bit. Dio has made me so intensely angry at him. So intensely angry at him. I haven't been this angry at a fictional character in who knows how long. Oh, I fucking hate you, Dio. You're such an actual piece of human filth.
This is the most logical choice.
Yes, die in here with us, Dio. I don't fucking give a shit.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed. But you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Oh no. What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it! Wait!
Dio charged at K, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed. Get fucked, Dio. Get so fucked. Honestly, get so fucking... I hope something horrible happens to you so much, dude. I really hope something horrible happens to you.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
Oh, let's get an ending.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door
okay,
have been unlocked.
okay, that's interesting.
Escape is not possible.
But investigation
Please
is.
enjoy your stay.
That is fucking terrifying. I am gonna enjoy, for however long my life is, I'm gonna enjoy talking smugly to Dio. I'm gonna so enjoy talking smugly to Dio. Oh, maybe, oh Dio, who knew that if you just, acted with a little compassion, you wouldn't have been stuck for the rest of your life in this place with us. I'm gonna make his life a living hell. He's not gonna get Radical 6, but he's gonna commit suicide just because I'm gonna make him realize how worthless his existence is, and the good option is to fucking end himself. Let's fucking save, get an ending. Okay, it's apparently not a proper ending because we didn't get one of those things, like the question marks. End, Quark, game over. Cool. Where are we going now? Where are we going now? Let's see, what's the other... Well, let's see. Gone down here, okay, this is too long, we're not doing that now. We're not doing that now. Okay, if this timeline here, I think I know where I'm going, just making sure. Cool, so this is here, cool. So we're gonna betray here. Yes. Let's betray Luna. Rip.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
I don't want to betray Luna. Wait, no, we're not betraying Luna. Who the fuck are we betraying again? Wait, I think I've gotten my events mixed up. Where the fuck are we and what the fuck is happening? So this is the timeline where, like, Quark collapsed and is now missing. Alice is dead. When did Luna die? I forgot when Luna died. Luna dies in this novel section, right? Luna dies then, right? We just gotta... Sorry, I just need a quick refresher.
Results, please.
Sorry, even though this cutscene might take a while, I just need a quick refresher. Yeah, Luna's still alive. Okay, cool. I just need to get my timelines in order. So what else happened here? Betray ally. Cool. Betray ally. Betray. Anybody on 9? Walker's on 9 in this. Sigma would go to 8. Okay, so why does this one also seems to go to a bad end though if I pick Betray? Let's see what happens. Wish to jump, yes. Let's pick Betray.
30 seconds remain until hope.
Trey. I'm sorry, Luna. I'm genuinely sorry. I don't want to see her sad reaction. Even though I think she's sus, I really don't want to see her sad reaction.
From round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Where did I go in this escape room again? Golem Bay. Okay, I'm with Alice, but then Alice died. Yeah.
Please direct your...
Well, let's see what happens now. Why do I die in this timeline? Why does there a bad... I'm assuming it's a bad end. Does fucking... Does... Does Luna kill me because now she's angry that I betrayed her? Does Luna kill me? I think she's gonna kill me. I think Luna's gonna go 999 Clover accenting on me.
Points have been assigned, or please check your...
I'm sorry, Luna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Luna. Again, why? Because I had to do it, you know. I had to do it to him. I had to go down this path. I'm sorry, but it had to be done. I had to go down this path. I'm genuinely sorry.
You promised. How could you? Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore. Can I?
In this timeline, no, you can't, because I betrayed you. Usually you can, though, but you won't get to trust me for long in this timeline either, because you fucking did.
I see. Alright then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. Shut my eyes and said, I wish I could speak for Sigma and say, I want to get all the endings. And she'll be like, what the hell are you talking about, Sigma? Shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corner of her eyes. My heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. I'd lost something very precious. Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. If only I could have taken that second back, but that was impossible. Life only moves in one direction, and you only get to make your choices once. Past is the past, and it stays there.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Clover yelled after him, but Temyoji ignored her and continued walking toward the magenta door. She glared at his receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah. So?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Okay.
Of course.
So Luna is now trying to trust Temyoji, get Quark and get him out of here.
Let's go.
They headed off through the magenta door together. Clover was left standing by herself, brows furrowed and head down deep in thought. Suddenly she stood up straight and took off through the cyan door. I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left. Where's Dio?
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
He just walked
Yes.
out?
He did check the results before he left.
Bet he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting with Pretty with 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that.
Uh-huh.
That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you'd betrayed her, you would have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps, but I made a promise to Phi.
Promise, huh? Were you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you? Look. So, okay, I don't believe Kay's a dickhead. I think he's just misguided. He's honestly really misguided and he genuinely thought he could help Quark. I want to believe that and I think I will for now until they prove me otherwise.
Of course not, I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him. Yeah.
That's so.
Don't you think that's important?
Literally, Dio ruins everything. He's the only untrustworthy one here. Literally, if Dio wasn't here, everything would go so fucking smoothly.
Trusting someone, I mean. Alright. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say, and each of us left for a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door, Phi went to the yellow door, and Kay went to the cyan door. I thought this was gonna be like a short bad end, dude. I'll go to the... This can be a long episode. This can just be a long episode. I'll go until the end of this route. And then I'll probably end it after the end of this route. Golem Bay. So what's... I mean, okay, I'm guessing it's we're actually reaching an ending now. No matter how hard I look, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually I decided to head back to the warehouse, and there I saw everyone dead or something. Tenmyoji, what's going on? He found
I'd be
Quark?
here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
I'm gonna tell you that.
What? Did I do something wrong?
You broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
Yes, look, I didn't want to do that myself as Onurubu, the Let's Player. And I don't think Sigma wanted to do that either, but we had to progress the game, so I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. You can be angry at me. I deserve this bad end. There was no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
He's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone? Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Why not?
Quark's safe. Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be over.
Wait, you make it sound like you can get it out right now.
Well, he can. Didn't
How?
you see the results? Quark's PP is...
9.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
But what about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can't get it, even if you can get the door open, you'll...
3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho, if my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter though. So long as Quark is safe, then
My guard was down. I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tenmyoji had kicked me. I let out a strange sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He'd maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Stop! Tenmyoji! Moving made me retch, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Tenmyoji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. Looked back and what?
sorry.
He looked back at me over his
Door's
shoulder.
almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Tenmyoji, don't be an idiot. If you go through there,
Believe
you'll...
me, I know, but I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
Damn, dude, Jesus. Then stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Tenmyoji, wait! Don't do this! Tenmyoji! Tenmyoji!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
That was how it ended. Had Temyoji died, had Quark escaped, I don't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever, didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Bad end. Game over. Yep. Save. Okay, on that downer fucking note, it's time for me to end the video. Made a lot of progress today. We finished one route all the way up to a dead end. Then we finished 2 bad endings. That's pretty good actually. We're slowly and slowly uncovering like the whole mystery of this game. I'm so looking forward to knowing more. This game is so good, it's so fucking intriguing. Like, it's even more mysterious than fucking 999. I don't know how they managed that. 999 was very straightforward until right near the ends though. Like, that's the thing. We were very sure on what was happening about the actual game and shit like that. And only later they started introducing the weird shit. But this one from the beginning, like, we don't know why the fuck we're here. We don't know what's happening. This, that. We don't know. We don't know. This one's so intriguing. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. I think I know what I'm doing right after this one. I'm recording another fucking episode. I just want to keep playing this game. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.